We welcome you again to another edition of Inside Liberia Soundtrack TV on YouTube. We are excited tonight. It's been a hectic day in Liberia, and but trust me, it's also a wonderful evening here, and we are going to work together today as a team, as usual, to enjoy the program. Let's talk about the issues. Let's talk about what matters. Let's talk about the happenings, the latest developments, latest happenings in Liberia. Ah, everywhere you are this evening. My name is Vivian Cook, and you know I'm your host on this important show tonight inside Liberia. So we don't want to waste your time. We just want to go straight into the issue, and here we are pleased to say to you, you are very special viewers and listeners everywhere. You are our partners. We stand for you, and you stand for us. If you see this light, I want to bring to your attention the latest happenings in Liberia. Yesterday and day before yesterday, which was Monday and Tuesday in Liberia, Police IG Gregory Como had a press conference. He talked about three persons with recent crimes of abuse. And we know abuse is a crime on our law. And there are many forms of abuse. But let's focus on the one that is so touching and most important is the one with Jala. Jala is the special assistant to the Director General of NSA, National Security Authority. That is a close up institution. The NSA is the security arm that protects the president, that deal with high class investigative issues. Imagine somebody who works at that kind of entity, who works with those kind of people, those kind of critical place, is involved with rape and sodomy. We're not talking about this issue is not about somebody's social life. No, you want to be gay, fine, that's good for you. You want to be lesbian, that's good for you. We are all human. That is clear. The matter of fact here is a government, high class government official in that kind of security position will go and sodomize a 15-year-old boy. And he didn't even do it alone. He did it with his friends. They were whole three men sodomized a little young man, a little boy, lied to him, took him somewhere, took him to a huge storage building and sodomized Liberia. Liberians. Why are we doing this? What is happening to us? We're not here to judge you. We're here to take the matter straight into our hands. Women, if you don't stand up, we have been standing up for rape for so many years. We've been standing up for domestic violence for so many years. We cannot say that we are on the top of the game already. We cannot say that we are already there, but we are making progress and we are making better progress. It's time for us to stand up for the boys. Now, all our boys, children in Liberia want to be gay. Not all Liberian boys, and in fact, not even 5% of them, if you do the ratio. And we don't want people forcing our children into such act. The same way we stood out the other day for the drugs. I think the Liberian women need to come outside once more. Because where we find ourselves is difficult. to walk behind your children everywhere they go. No parent will want to leave job instead of following their kids from school to house, from school to the clinic, from school to basketball court, wherever the kids will like to go. I think we need to stand up against sodomy. Let's protect our boys' children. If there's a way for Liberians to stand up for it everywhere, every corner, every part of the world, please stand up for it. He was found guilty. This old man is not a young man, he's an older man, maybe in the late 50s, along with two other men. Sodomized in 15 years is like no conscience at all. It's like no conscience. And if you see how the fellow was behaving, he went to court like someone who didn't care what would have happened to him. I'm not even sure whether he misses his job. I'm not sure whether he misses his family or he, he, he was just smiling like he had done something or he wants to lottery. I don't know how to take this thing to be. I don't know how to take rape or sodomy to be. But let us not sit down and allow people to just rip our children of their future, destroy their future, damage their future, and live in only because they want power and money. The same way the women of Liberia woke up one morning and say no to drugs. Today they fight against drugs. Be strong. I think we can wake up one morning. We can wake up one morning. We just need somebody to begin a call. A call for justice for the little boy whose name we cannot even call on this public platform, whose security is at stake. Who knows? After the day they act, they drop him somewhere around 50th Street. He wasn't even to himself. Who knows who child will be next? How can we protect our children from these kind of people in the society? We need to stand up for it. Every Liberian, a well-meaning Liberian, should condemn such act. We should condemn such act. Sodomy is not allowed under our law. It's a crime. Likewise, rape. Rape is a crime, a non-payable crime for that matter. And this guy was charged with gang rape, sodomy, and rape. Imagine a top security officer, Peter Bonu Jala. And Peter, you are a very wicked man. I don't know if you have a family, but you are a very wicked man. I agree that I got no facts that you've been a homosexual for a long time, but there are thousands of people who testifying that you are. But it is your sexual choice. So how does that affect this young little boy? How does that affect him? Why must he be a victim? Why couldn't you go to some of your usual boys, some of the people who you already damaged? And people, if we don't stand up and fight for our children in this country, you see in the next 5 to 10 years, the men are leaving women. I think they are afraid of the women when it comes to rape nowadays. Even though there are cases, but if we allow sodomy to be added to the cases that we already fight, it's going to be dangerous for us. It is going to be very dangerous for Liberia. Women of Liberia, let us condemn the act of Peter Bonujala. Men, well-meaning men, fathers, decent fathers, pastors, imams, religious leaders, the entire religious community will need to step in. You need to step in. You need to step in. This whole thing can start from one person and it becomes a campaign. You need to step in. Let us raise this issue everywhere. Let it become a national campaign and let it go worldwide. Other than that, we lost our children's future, our boys' children. We can be fighting drugs, fighting to make sure that we maintain future men. They will be fighting at the same time sodomy and gay business. We can't be doing that at the same time. It's frustrating. It's heartbreaking. We don't want such act. Let us condemn such act. Let us know that we do no way we should try to pamper Peter Ponchara. Let's talk about the issue the way we know how. Let us run the campaign. Let us begin to talk about it on our various shows, on radio, even in the church or churches, even in the mosques. Let us talk about it. Caution our parents, our young children. Maybe we need to stop our children from taking leave. We, we need to stop them for too much association. Whatever we can do to put stop, to put hot to what we are seeing now, let us come together and start doing it. It is a fact. Whatever we can stop now, let us stop. Whatever means we have to do the needful, let us do it. Other than that, it will be Liberia is going to be a country with kind of, kind of, I don't know how to describe how the next generation will be. We already praying for our next generation of leaders. Yes. Yeah, I'm so sorry for that break in transmission. But on a very serious note, we have a national call. As Liberians, we need to be careful. We need to be very, very fearless. We need to be determined to move this country forward. And the way to move it forward is to prepare a generation that will take over. In preparing a generation that will take over, we not allow people to use our children the way they should not. We not allow them to abuse our children. Let us not do that. Let us find all means we can to come outside as women of Liberia. I'm calling on all women of Liberia, Christian women, Muslim women, women from traditional background, civil society women, women who are in the diplomatic field, wherever you are. We need to come outside and put an end to this. It is frustrating. Put yourself in a young man parent's shoes. Just put yourself in the shoes and think about how you will feel if you are the one whose child is a victim. Think about what they feel, what the parents feel. Think about it and know that what these people are doing, they need to stop. And only us can stop it. We need to get back on our feet. The same way we did against rape, the same way we did against drugs, we need to come out against sodomy so that it can come to an end as soon as possible. If not, we will sit here and watch people who should be parents to our children. They are the ones who be abusing them. They are the ones who will be using them for no gain, only what they think is right for them. And we will lose. And as the women, if you lost what you have, it's going to be sad for you in the future. There are some people who don't know how to handle issue. They become traumatized and they just go off instead of do things that are not necessary to do. You do not know the mental state of a child when they are abused. You do not know, and I do not know. We do not know the mental state of this young man who was drugged and abused. Only his parents will be feeling the pain. We need to join them. We need to condemn that act, and we need to tell Peter, Bono, Jara the truth. We need to march to the court on the day of his trial. I'm calling on the women to stand up for that. Women of Liberia, we need to stand up for that. March to the court. Let there be justice for this young man. You can be a top security officer in a country and you be doing the wrong thing to the citizen. For whatever gain, that is not our business. What we need to do is to follow up every step on this case. Let me say thanks to the LMP who were swift in conducting the investigation and all those who help in bringing forth relevant uh, 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 materials and help enhance the investigation. Do not sit down and allow your child to be abused first because we don't know the next victim. Two persons are already on the run. There were three who saw them as a young boy. Two persons are on the run. Chala just walked from behind. He has been caught. He was charged by the NMP and they forwarded him to court yesterday. Now the case begins from there. What do we expect? For me, I expect all bloggers, all social media influencers, all news outlets, whether mainstream, all non-citizen journalism, all. I expect every one of us to come together and push that there be justice. If it requires for us to go and march, the women of Liberia go and march on the day of the trial, let us put it to test. We should not sit there and allow our sons to be used It is wrong today, it is wrong tomorrow. Let it be wrong every day. We should not sit there for it to happen. Follow up on this matter. We're going to be bringing updates. We're going to be tapping some active development of this particular incident on our Samja TV page so you can follow up on it. And let us come together, even if you are not in Liberia, you are overseas, your voice can be heard, your impact can be made through your posts on social media, through your comments, through sharing, through encouraging your people here to stand up for justice for our young son. He deserves all rights of the right to be a young man, a right to live a peaceful and happy life. Today, some important parts have been taken from him. When I say some important parts, some important values, some values that he will have cherished have been taken from him. Simply because of one man desire. And every man, all the rape cases that have been happening in Liberia that desire, that people desire. Don't worry, I can do anything. That person, that my desire. That's their personal desire. It is left with us to stand up for the truth. Too long we've been going through a lot. It started with the women. It started with domestic violence. It went to rape, sexual abuse, all sort of harassment. And now it has turned to the young men coming up. So the young men coming up in the society, it has turned to them. People want to destroy them. They want to destroy their future. We ran a race here for drugs, against drugs. Today we are winning. LDA is working. Let us run this race against Solomon in Liberia. Don't see it as nothing. It is very, very important. Don't see it as nothing. You got your children to protect.